So here's the scenario. You win the lottery. $5,000. You win the lottery for $5,000. But you go to cash your ticket. They say, I'm going to give you your money, but you have to risk all of this money on the Valspar championship. You're like, shit, what do I do? I'm going to tell you what to do. You have $5,000 to spend on the Valspar championship. Here's what you're going to do. First thing you're going to do is you're going to take $2,000 of that dollars, bring it to the book. Bryce Garnett, top 40, 3-1. Now, why would I want to wager on Bryce Garnett? He is objectively one of the worst golfers on tour, 6.3K DraftKings. Top 20 on tour, the entire tour, 150 to 200-yard approach range. Ask Paul Casey, that's the most important bucket ranges. And buckets aren't important, but at this spot, it is. A lot of forced layups, 150 to 200, Bryce Garnett is a lead-in. He's a gainer around the green. It's going to be a bit windy. You're going to have to be a gainer around the green. He's made his last 2 cuts, and he's made it 2 of his 4 cuts to Valspar, both of those finishes inside the top 40. So 2,000 of that 5,000 going on Bryce Garnett at 3-1 top 40. The second bet you're going to make is Justin Thomas outright, 12-1. Believe it or not, I think this is kind of like a discounted price. In this field, in future events, we're going to see Justin Thomas at 12-1, 15-1, 16-1 in elite major fields. This is one of the worst fields we're going to see this season, and Justin Thomas is 12-1. And I thought he'd be in the 8-1 range. If he was in any sort of form, he'd be 7-1, 8-1. We're getting him at 12-1. I think it's a great bet. He's by far the best player, most accomplished player in this field. And what really did it for me is the quotes he said. He's skipping the match play to play this event. Usually you play the match play to get ready for the Masters. He's skipping the match play to play this event because he believes he can win here. He spoke in an interview, I believe it was before the Players. They asked him about his recent schedule. He was like, yeah, I'm ready for Innisbrook. I'm ready for Valspar. I think I could win this event. I need to get focused. I need to get back in the winner's circle. I'm Justin Thomas. I'm one of the best players in the world. So I think it's more of a narrative play than anything because the numbers, quite frankly, aren't as Justin Thomas-esque right now. So I like Justin Thomas. And also, the last 2 seasons, he has led this field tee to green. Obviously, didn't putt well. What I think it's going to be huge this week because of the weather. It's going to be super, super windy. So if he's leading the field tee to green this week, I think he is in line for a victory. Justin Thomas, 12-1, $1,500. So that's $3,500 spent. We're gonna have 3 $500 left to play. Next bet is Joel Damon outright, 80-1. If you ask Joel Damon what the best part of his game, he'd probably say driving accuracy. You're going to need to be accurate off the tee here. A lot of tree-lined fairways at Innisbrook, Copperhead course. He is one of the better around the green players in this field. Like I said, it's going to be windy. You're not going to hit a lot of greens, and he's 2 for 2 in his made cuts here. Joel Damon, 80-1, good number, weak field. All right, JT Poston, top 5, 12-1, $500 on that. JT Poston is an absolute microwave. He doesn't need a lot to get going. He gained an approach last week at the Players, but before that, his form wasn't that great. So you don't. I tend to get JT Poston wrong because I try to catch him after like he's gaining, but he lights up in an instant. So if he's gaining a little bit on approach last week at the Players, we're giving a 12-1 on the T5 in a pretty bad field. He's playing in the marquee group with Justin Thomas. So I think JT Poston T5 12-1 is a great bet. He's a better wedge player, but he's still a very solid middle iron player as well. Going to get a lot of middle long irons here. So JT Poston, 12-1, top 5. And then finally, $500 on Luke Donald to make the cut at plus 150. He has played here 11 times, and he's made the cut 10 out of those times. He's not playing amazing right now, but in his last 3 events, he's gained over 9 strokes on approach combined. So that means he's hitting the ball well, and he's heading to a course where he's played really well out in the past. I think he will at least make the cut here. So that about rounds it up. Quick hitter, quick video. Luke Donald to make the cut. JT Poston, top 5, 12-1. Joel Damon, outright, 80-1. Justin Thomas, outright, 12-1. And Bryce Garnett, top 40, 3-1. I know you don't want to spend this $5,000 on the Valspar, but you have to. That's what you're going to do. So good luck to you guys this week. I hope you have a profitable week. We will have more content tomorrow. Peace out.